Hey, this is Lee with WeirdLee. Let's get into today's reading. Today's reading is going to be for Pisces for March 9th through the 16th. Please understand that all of these readings are timeless, so whenever you see it, it's meant for you to see. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I post. As soon as I post, especially if the message resonates with you. And if you feel like it'll resonate with somebody else, go ahead and share it to that person. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes to my channel. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you so much. As you know, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. And once we reach that milestone, I'm doing a giveaway. And if you want to see how you can win a free reading from me, check the description box below. And if you want to follow me, my bad. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Let's go ahead and hop into this reading, because I gotta hurry up and gotta do something. So I'm always in a rush to go do something, apparently, but I really do be having to do something, like in real life. I ate peanut butter earlier. Oh, grabbing the wrong shit. What am I doing? I'm getting into this reading. That's what I'm doing. Okay. God, Holy Spirit, grant you by my breastplate. Please give me clear and concise messages for Pisces. Yeah, somebody is heavily in their head with the Four of Swords energy, because there is no, all ties and bindings to you have come to a complete ending, but it's made like bridges have been burned. That's just what it is. Ties have been severed. But it's not just that. They're in their head about this ending with the World card. They know that this cycle has completed out and they know it's over. And somebody is heavily in their head, and they're in their head about your self-love as well. They're in their head about the fact that you're speaking the truth and then bring this whole cycle to a complete end, but also this you speaking the truth about what happened. That's what they're in their head about people seeking the truth and finding out the truth and hearing the truth and you speaking the truth. Take it as it resonates. They're losing it, like they're stressed out about this. Oh wow, Stretched by Dochi is playing. They're crying, wallowing in self-pity, crying over spilled milk with the Five of Cups energy, Four of Swords energy, because they know that this shit is genuinely over and they don't like it, and they feel absolutely helpless and powerless with the, oh wow, because they have no power over what's coming in and there's nothing they can do about it. They're caught up in their own bullshit, but that's their fault. It's a them problem. It's not a you problem, and they know this and they're pissed off about this, but that ain't your fault. Like, they're caught up because of what they did. There's nothing they can do about this. Yeah, let's go. These third-party individuals, they could be siblings. They don't have to be your siblings, but they could be siblings, or just third-party individuals that was partying about doing this shit to you in the past. Now they caught up and angry. It's something that you're doing creatively wise. Like it could be as well as something that you're honing a new skill, talent, and ability. They were doing magic on you to go towards about like this magic that they did has brought them nothing but misfortune and karma. It's something about you and it's another thing. It's about you. Like, they're upset about this, really angry about this, for real, because of the fact that they're going through nothing but misfortune because of them being fully exposed. There's nothing they can do about this. They're going through karma and misfortune for this magic that they were doing on you. But it's also something about you, whatever you're doing, honing this new skill, talent, or ability, or whatever you're creating, is exposing the truth. And it's the fact that, like, everybody has truth and actual proof and evidence of their bullshit and manipulation and lies. Like, and people are cutting through the bullshit. That's just what it is. And they're going through misfortune because of the fact that people know the truth. Judgment is getting passed for all this magic that they threw out that's going back towards them. Two of Wands energy, because you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. You cut through all the bullshit and manipulation of these third-party individuals, and you won. Six of Wands energy, and they know this. And there's a mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody, mama, baby mama energy that's going through a judgment for what the fuck they did. So they're facing karma for their shit. There ain't nobody fault. They're wallowing in self-pity and crying and shit because they're going through financial and health distress, and they don't want to accept this. That's just what it is. They're crying over spilled milk because it's like there's nothing they can do to change this, and they're trying to use crocodile tears to trying to how do I say this? like crying crocodile tears, thinking that that shit is going to help them, and it's not. They're crying over spilled milk over shit that they already did, and you already took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. And these third party individuals is getting caught the fuck up. They know they're caught up. They know they're going through judgment. They know this magic is not working, and they know this is just what it is. And there's nothing they can do to get out of this shit. That's just what it is. Seven of Pentacles, because they're being forced to reflect on. It's like they're being forced to reflect on this shit that they did in the past, because judgment is here for this shit, and it's being brought back up to them, to their face, where it's like, you can't run away from this, you can't hide from this. This is like, this is your doing, this is what you did. And it's like they don't want to accept it, so it's like they're trying to like get mad about the fact that they got cut off with the Two of Swords, and that a decision has been made, and you cut them off and you kept moving forward in the right direction. But it's the fact that they really are caught up, and it's like they don't want to accept it. It's like, you ever meet somebody, like, this is like some shit you would see that you would think would be in a movie that people don't really act like in real life, but apparently people really do, because they do say movies mimic real life. But it's just, you ever meet, like, you ever just see in like in a movie where it's like somebody is in complete denial, like they gaslight themselves into the point where it's like, no, that's not happening, that's not happening, that's not happening, because of their entitlement and shit. And then it's like, you see them get got, like, nigga, you going to jail, nigga, you're caught up, da 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 da. It's like that, but they don't want to accept that. That's what's going on right now, because they're having a hard time accepting reality for what it is and what they did and done. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. They've been cut off. Two of Swords energy, Three of Wands energy, because you're still moving forward in the right direction. You cut them off. They're being forced into this state of reflection, but it's like they don't want to, and they're crying about the fact that even though they don't want to, they're stuck in that position of being forced, like, because it's like it's being brought back into their face. If this is a court case, their past actions and crimes is coming back to their face. You can't hide from this. It's right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to answer for this shit. And I don't know, and acting clueless is not going to help you out in this case at all, because they already got truth, proof, and evidence with the King of Swords energy about this. Like, cutting through all the bullshit manipulation. They already know this is not something they're going to win. They know there is no coming back from this. They know there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide. Playing dumb is not going to help. There is nothing that's going to stop people from seeing this for what the fuck it is. There is no lie they can tell in this investigation. They're angry because you were able to pull your energy back. Somebody pregnant could be getting investigated, but it's something about the true divine feminine, the true empress, pulled their energy back, and they're being investigated for this shit when it comes to this prosperity and abundance that they had access to, because the truth got illuminated surrounding a house, a home, an inheritance, and a will. That shit has come to a complete end. Whatever wish fulfillment they thought they were going to get, Ten of Swords, especially if they thought they were going to get a new beginning with you, partnerships, romantic or platonic, to try to keep something hidden with the Seven of Swords energy and deceiving people and betraying people to get this shit, is not working. For real, for real. And I'm going to be real with you. People do not like being played with like they're stupid. And it's like, they're in this person's entitlement is like really astounding, because it's like, you just expect for people to automatically be like, oh yeah, like, just, they really are expecting to wake up one day and everything just go their way and people just forget about the shit that they did and stuff like that. That shit is not working. It's genuinely not working. They genuinely are caught up. Ace of Pentacles energy, because you're getting your new beginning, and like you're getting your new beginning. You got a lot of opportunities coming in, because you put yourself first and you're happy. And that's why they're wallowing in self-pity and crying, because they've been forced to let go of this shit, let go of trying to keep you hidden, keep the truth hidden through lies and illusions, and doing all this defamation of character, this hoodoo voodoo santeria, black magic, sex magic. They're constantly doing this shit, and it's backfiring on them. And the magic that they're doing is, all it's doing is literally making a whole situation go by faster, whether they like it or not, and there's nothing they can do about it. they're really caught up. Like, there's no way out of this for them, and whether they want to acknowledge it or accept it or not, that's just on them, and they're pissed off about it. But that ain't your problem. That's a them problem, because they put themselves in this type of position. Nobody put them in that position but themselves, and that's just what it is. Okay. And it's like, it's something about them trying to keep shit hidden by giving these offers to people. These people are forget, they don't understand. They're really getting like, people are going to be like, oh, this person is trying to commit bribery. Like, you don't understand. People already see what's going on. They know what's up. Like, for real, they know what's up. They seeing how things are playing out in the courts. They already know. Like, people are getting heads up. The same people that they're still trying to give these offers to get them to come work with them, they really must think these people are stupid, as if people haven't already, that shit hasn't been circulating around the community about what's actually going on with these court cases and why they're trying to bring more people in. And it's like, they just, for some reason, they just feel like they smarter than everybody. I'm gonna be real with you. Because of this magic, they're being forced to let go of this money, whether they like it or not. This Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, has been doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, root work, chakra, all that shit. Because you're moving forward and everything is being destroyed. Now, they may be wanting to run away, but they can't. Take it as it resonates, because they can't run away from this tower. You're moving forward, and that's what caused this tower, because you followed your intuition. That's just what it is. High priestess energy, and you spoke the truth. But it's something about the truth coming out, and especially around these people that partnered up together with the Two of Cups energy, trying to bind you and bind the truth. Whatever demon, devil, deity entity that they worked with ain't working with them anymore, but they partnered up with these demons, devils, like demons, devil, deities, entities, to bind the truth. But that shit ain't working. And the people that they worked with in partnerships to bind the truth, the truth got told about all of that and then some. They kept trying to do all of this magic to manipulate a situation. They know it's a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups, because there's nothing they can do to get out of this. Like, this is genuinely dead, done, and over with, whether they like it or not. Seven of Cups sideways. They're wallowing in self-pity, crying over spilt milk, because they're sad and they know they lost, even though they don't want to accept the fact that they can't cause any more illusions, because everybody has truth and proof and evidence surrounding the fact that everything they said and did was an illusion. Everything was a lie. And they're pissed off because the truth got told. Sorry, I thought this was about to play and I was going to have to, like, pause it. I'm so glad it's right here, so I could just pause it just in case, I'm not trying to get copywritten. But they're upset about this because the truth is out about what they did in the past. Also, the truth surrounding children is coming out as well. There's nothing they can do about it. King of Wands energy and Aries, Leo, Sag, what they did in the past. They're upset about this, and they feel like a fool because of the fact that you're innocent and you're moving forward into the unknown. Everything is moving forward into the unknown. Your determination and willpower to keep moving forward. That's just what it is. And you could be an emperor energy, take it as it resonates, or you're just you simply stood up for yourself and you have the strength, the willpower, and the patience to keep standing up for yourself and keep moving forward despite everything that they were trying to do to stop you, block you, and try to prevent you from moving forward with your life, to past their lies, illusions, and betrayals. This is what they were they're heartbroken about you standing up for yourself. They're heartbroken about the fact that you found out the truth. But they literally are heartbroken because they can't cheat or betray you or lie on you anymore. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Page of Cups energy, and they fucking know it. They were extremely naive about this shit. 151 on the clock when I said that shit, because everything has been exposed about this harvest, this money that's coming in towards you that they can't delay, and they are exposed for that shit. But also something about a fake marriage that got exposed too. You healed. You moved forward. That's just what it is. It's something about somebody's health and financial status. If somebody was trying to affect this emperor's health, like the true emperor's health, you healed from it. Take it as it resonates. But it's something about whatever, like, you got on your soul purpose. When you got on your soul purpose and doing what you need to do, everything started to click, especially now. Why these people were competing and fighting with you so much, or why people understand now why a whole community could. But now they're fighting amongst each other. It could be a whole community fighting amongst each other with the father source self-destructing because of the truth coming out about this family. They could literally be cutting off this family, and it's something about people don't want want to argue with this family anymore because they know the truth. It's more so this community is going, they're putting in the work in. It is more so action than talking this shit, because it's like they already know that all this family gonna do is lie. And this family is in this energy, death energy, but they've been trying to manifest this for you, and this is what's coming up for them with the death. It's a death to this cycle. This family knows it's a death to this cycle. Take it as it resonates. But this is what's hanging over their heads. Genuinely, this is exactly what's hanging over their heads, because you're too strong and too pure. That's just what it is. And you set healthy boundaries with these people, and they're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles energy, because they're blocked from your energy, Ten of Wands energy, but they're losing everything for trying to block you. Now they're in the Nine of Swords, because this is their biggest nightmare, and having anxiety, and they're paranoid because of the fact that the truth is out. Queen of Swords energy, and you sought out the truth, you spoke the truth, and you set boundaries. But it's not just you. Other people are seeking out the truth and setting boundaries too, with the Seven of Wands and protecting themselves. This is a divine timing ending, because you're focused on your path. There's nothing they can do about this future outcome. And it's like they're pissed off at you for like healing and being yourself down, because they know there's nothing coming in for them with the Three of Wands energy. When it comes to, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. They are stuck, and they was trying to keep everything in stagnation. I went like this, my bad. They were trying to keep everything in stagnation. That's what they were trying to do desperately, and that's why they're not getting shit. They can't. There's nothing coming in for them. They are stuck in a state of stagnation, because this is what they try to do, and they're stuck in that state, being forced to reflect. And it's like they're trying to find anything else to do but sit and reflect on the shit that they did. They know you're moving forward because of the fact that you did what you needed to do, and you're going down the right path. They know they can't come with you, but they're refusing to reflect on what they did. So it's like they're trying to be in denial about the shit that they did, but it's like it doesn't matter if you're in denial. If people got truth, proof, and evidence proving that it's you, and it could be recordings out of like with your name, you saying this shit, like people knowing the truth. They're upset. Page of Pentacles energy, because it's like you're moving forward because you stay focused on your path, and you're not thinking twice about what's going on with these people. They're upset about this shit because you don't give a fuck, and you're just focusing on your path. With the Four of Swords in reverse, they don't want to sit down to reflect on anything. They know that there is no ties to you. They're stuck in a state of just pessimism and upset about this bullshit that they caused. And it's like they can't get a moment's rest because of the fact that them trying to, like, it's like their moment of rest is like trying to get people to believe the lies, the bullshit, and the illusions. But because you're on your path and you're doing what you need to do, they're being forced to reflect on every past action that they did, and they keep getting exposed and hit with every truth coming out. It's like bop, 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 like the hits don't stop coming. You feel me? Every single fucking time. And it's like they're pissed off because you're still focused on your path, and they're trying to do everything they can to try to fuck with you because they don't want to deal with the reflection of the shit that they've already done. There's nothing they can do about this because you're still getting your wish fulfillment. They're heavily in their heads because of this. Whatever Nine of Pentacles they had access to at one point in time, your inheritance, this money has come to a complete end. And it's like you're getting your Ace of Cups whether they like it or not. But it's like they thought they were going to be able to lie and deceive their way into getting an Ace of Cups, possibly with you or with these people, to get this Ace of Pentacles. And that shit is not happening because they wanted to keep this Ace of Pentacles, this money, this prosperity, these opportunities hidden from you. They can't anymore because everybody knows the truth. You're putting yourself first with the Nine of Cups energy, and they're upset about this because they're being forced to let go of trying to like keep shit hidden from you. To like, because you're trusting your intuition throughout all of this. You put yourself first. You're happy. You let go of these people and you move forward following your intuition. They're being forced to let go of trying to cause these illusions surrounding and unalivings and these sacrifices that they did. But it's not just that. Oh, excuse me. It's not just that. It's more so also because of sorry, like they're being forced to let go of trying to do all this hoodoo voodoo santeria, black magic, sex magic, and root work on you to keep something hidden with these illusions and giving these people these offers to do this shit with them. They're being forced to let this go because they're being forced to let go of this money. Four of Pentacles energy, Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag that was doing all this fucking magic. They're called the fuck up. You're moving forward with the Chariot card and this tower is coming down. That's just what it is. It's been destroyed. They're angry about this, but that ain't your problem. That's a them problem, baby. God, Holy Spirit, grant from my line prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for fucking Pisces. Yeah, they already received this message that they're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles of energy. They already received this. They're losing everything. They already received this message, whether they like it or not. But everything that they're losing was never theirs to begin with. But it's also something about their health coming out as well. All these illusions that they cause, they already received a message about this shit. Cause man, that shit is over. All these illusions is over. Seven of Swords, because they received this message. The message that they received basically said that we know what you've been hiding, we know that you've been lying, we know that you've been like they're losing everything, especially for causing all these illusions surrounding their financial and health as well, status. Like they're caught the fuck up. Seven of Swords. Take it as it resonates. But also about them trying to keep a message hidden from you. Communication hidden from you. This is over. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're pissed off about this shit, man. They really pissed. Seven of Wands energy, because you set boundaries. They're going through nothing but misfortune and karma for their actions, because they can't blend energies with you. You healed. You're not working with them. Your boundaries are up. Take it as it resonates. And these third parties are caught the fuck up. They can't heal from this magic that they've been throwing your way, because it literally is returning to sender. And they can't manipulate a situation. That's just what it is. This shit is genuinely just over, and they need to let this shit go. These people that partnered up together with the Two of Cups energy, with this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, and energy that like somebody mama dog that teamed up against this Emperor energy to keep something hidden from them. But this Emperor energy followed their intuition throughout the dark night and throughout all the lies and gossip and hidden illusions, because you're too strong and too pure. That's just what it is. And you cut them off. And you standing on that shit. They know it's a missed opportunity because they're going through judgment for this shit. And everything is being balanced out the way it's supposed to be. Especially when it comes to them trying to block and bind your soul purpose. Take it as it resonates with the Eight of Pentacles energy. You're already on your soul purpose, and you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. You could be a King of Cups, but you're in this energy of being in the King of Cups, of being mentally, emotionally, and spiritually stable. They're angry as fuck about this because you're getting your Nine of Pentacles, this prosperity, this abundance, your inheritance. This family knows it's a complete ending of them having access to this inheritance. That's just what it is, because you already walked away too. They're mad about this. You walked away from this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're upset about this shit because you put yourself first and you found out the truth and you spoke the truth. But also they remembered, they got a message of the truth being out, especially surrounding their reckless ass energy to achieve some type of status. There's a King of Pentacle energy that's following their intuition as well, that found out the truth, and they're moving forward too. Take it as it resonates. And you're getting an Ace of Cups. That's just what it is. But everything they did in the past to receive an Ace of Cups is coming to the light. And that's why they're fighting about this shit. Because there's nothing they can do about it. Like, they need to go ahead and let this shit go. And it's like they trying to fuck with you. It's like, that's just what it is. They did a lot of magic to try to blend their energies with you, but that shit is not working. They went to extremes, and they're very impatient because they're just now, it's like they're just now realizing the severity of their situation. Keep that in mind. Take it as it resonates. They don't, but it's like they keep trying to do magic to blend energies with you, and that shit is not working because of your patience and your determination to keep moving forward, because you're in your purpose, whether they like it or not. They keep trying to do magic over you, but you're not bending, you're not breaking. Clarify the Five of Cups sideways. They're pissed off about the fact that you won't bend nor break. You're moving forward with the Nine of Wands energy. They're wallowing in self-pity and crying because you're moving on without them. You're moving forward. There's nothing they can do to stop you. They're fighting about this shit because they did all this to compete and fight with you this entire time. But it's like you leveled up anyways and moved on. This King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, know that the truth is coming out with about them, and they're upset, just like this mother energy. Because you could be helping lead people out and out of the fire that these people, that this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, baby mama energy, and this King of Wands energy led them into by speaking the truth. That's another thing, because people are seeing it for what the fuck it is. 2:02 on the clock when I said that shit. They're angry about that. They're really mad because they never expected to get caught the fuck up. They did though. They're wallowing in self-pity and crying. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck because you're speaking the truth and everybody is seeking the truth and cutting through all the bullshit manipulation because they found truth and proof and evidence surrounding multiple unalivings about these people too. So it's like, bro, multiple counts of unalivings they're getting caught up for. 5 of Pentacles energy, they're being forced to let go of this money, but it's like they're losing everything they're losing everything, but everything that they're losing was never theirs to begin with. Again, they keep trying to play victim, but nobody is feeling nobody is thinking that they're a victim. They're mad because they have no power over this inheritance and this money and this harvest that's coming in towards you. Whatever you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and or ability, is turning the wheel of fortune in your favor because you pulled your energy back from all these illusions that they kept trying to have over you, and they're being investigated for all these illusions that they were putting over the High Priestess energy. That's just what it is, and you just followed your intuition. Whatever, like, they've been trying to bind you, block you in secret with the 7 of Swords energy, but it's like everybody has bared witness, including the universe, about them causing these blockages. So it's like they can't lie about the shit. They can't deceive people because of your intuition as well and your ability to manifest new. They can't destroy that, but they're going through a tower and they already received a message that they're going through this tower. This Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that's upset about this shit. Take it as it resonates. And then they could be pregnant. This matriarch energy or somebody extremely materialistic. It doesn't have to be, but it's somebody extremely materialistic could be pregnant. Take it as it resonates. But everything got illuminated about who the true divine feminine is, and like what these third parties did. They know you're reaching a new heights with the Page of Cups energy, and there's nothing that they can do about this with the 5 of Swords. Like, yeah, they're caught the fuck up. Like this Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is getting exposed for everything they did to the true divine feminine. Take it as it resonates. And there's somebody materialistic that's pregnant right now that's been working with this Queen of Pentacles energy that's pissed off too, because they led all these people to do this shit. They led people to the slaughter, and they getting caught up for that shit now because people are stepping the fuck up and standing up for themselves. Clarify the 7 of Cups, and they're seeing through all the bullshit. They're not playing with these people. Take it as it resonates. They already know. But your cologne, your hair, your smile, your intelligence. Yeah, you have a lot of, like, all these illusions that they cause is over, especially when it comes to these offers they were giving to people. This change is coming in. They keep trying to resist this change, but the truth is already out with the Ace of Swords energy, and there's nothing that they can do about this. The truth came out about this prosperity and abundance, and you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money, as well as other people, and that's just what it is, especially after finding out the truth. This shit is over, and they're jealous about this change that's coming in for you. They're angry about this, but it's like they're jealous about you getting wish fulfillment, and the fact that you set boundaries with them with the Lovers card, and this was an inevitable ending with the 10 of Swords energy. They know they're not getting this Ace of Pentacles, but they know that you are. That's just what it is. And these people that partnered up against you with this mother energy is getting caught the fuck up. Take it as it resonates. They're really getting caught the fuck up. Because the Emperor found out the truth and they trusted their intuition throughout all of this shit. This shit is genuinely over. They need to just leave this alone and let it go and just move on with their life. But they don't want to because of the fact they don't want you to be happy. It literally comes back to them not accepting the fact of you being able to move forward with your life, even though they're not even a part of your life. For most of y'all, they're not even a part of your life, but they're mad because they can't siphon your energy. They can't take what's meant for you. They can't destiny swap with you. They can't do none of that shit. They're caught the fuck up in their own shit, and they're dealing with their own issues that they manifested in the actions that they did. the crimes that they committed, and they're angry about this because to them, they were supposed to swap positions with you, and you were supposed to go down for what they did, and that shit is not happening. You were supposed to be the scapegoat, and that's not happening. Future outcome, please. And they're pissed off about this shit. Nonosaur is heavy anxiety, paranoid as fuck, because this cycle has come to an end. And this them trying to stop this stalemate is over. Them trying to take the shortcut is over. They're angry about this shit. They're angry about this shit. Take it as it resonates. They're really pissed off. Because they're in their head. They're trying to find some type of a shortcut. This Queen of Cups energy. This mother energy. Your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy that's trying to emotionally, in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, that's trying to emotionally blackmail people because of the fact that they're upset about this ending. They can't cause any more illusions or stalemates. This is over. They keep trying to find some type of shortcut by trying to delay something, delay, but that shit is not working out in their favor. Take it as it resonates, because they know they're not getting this Ace of Pentacles. They know that they're emotionally upset because of the fact that they know that because of you being on your path and doing what you need to do, you're getting your Ace of Pentacles, whether they like it or not. Inside of me, they're upset about this. They're emotional as fuck with the King of Swords, because everybody is about the truth and proof about this unaliving that they committed. They could have unalived the person that left you this shit, and like they were doing this to obtain this money, this prosperity and abundance. But when they found out that it goes to you, they got pissed. And that's wild. That's wild. They're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles energy, and they feel absolutely helpless and powerless about this harvest that's coming in for you. They're upset about this. They're upset about this, genuinely, with the King of Swords energy. They know it's a death to this situation. They're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles energy. Meanwhile, you're getting your new beginning. That's just what it is. This harvest is coming in. And they mad they have no power over this shit. They have no power over if this money comes to you, because it's definitely coming to you. They feel helpless and powerless about the fact that they have no access to it, but they were never supposed to have access to it because it's not theirs. It doesn't belong to them. They're not even your blood. Take it as it resonates. Okay, that's just what it is, and they're being forced to accept this shit. I don't know what else to tell these people. They're mad about this shit because they really caught the fuck up, and you're following your intuition throughout all the bullshit. I don't know what to tell these people. These people are really caught the fuck up, and they're upset about this shit, whether they like it or not, and they know that you're moving forward, whether they like it or not. There's nothing they can do about it. Judgment. They know they're going through judgment. They don't want to sit down and reflect. They don't want to see things for what it is. They don't want to, but it doesn't matter. 9 could be significant with the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You're getting this will, money, and inheritance because you put yourself first and you're happy. There's nothing they can do about it, and they need to accept the fact that this shit is genuinely over. That's just it. That's literally all it keeps coming back to, because that's what they're in denial about. They don't want to accept the fact that you really moved on, you really moved forward. They really can't get back in your energy. They really blocked, but they are. All of those things are true. Because you escape avoiding, blocking, and pushing these people away that's trying to attach to you. What the fuck did I just say? Dog, 2:11 on the clock. I cannot make this shit up, dog. This is crazy, bro. That's crazy. Bruh. They know this shit is over. You've already escaped. And it's like you're avoiding and blocking these people out from trying to attach to you. They have no attachments to you. When I tell you they're running around trying to do all of this magic to bind themselves to you in any type of way, shape, or form. It is not working because they done exhausted all the lies they can say. Everything they could possibly do and say, they've done it. And it's all been refuted with real truth, proof and evidence that everything they did was a lie. They're getting stonewalled and met with silence because of the fact that you've already escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing these people away. They're caught the fuck up. Like, I'm not even joking. There's no way to get around this or get out of this because everybody has awakened to the fact, and it's just like they're just now realizing or awakening to the fact that you really escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing these people away, and it's like everybody's waking up and escaping and avoiding and blocking out these people. And it's like they don't want to accept this. It literally comes back to them genuinely not wanting to accept that this is their reality, that they have to live in their own energy and deal with the shit that they committed 2:12 on the clock. And it comes back to that. But it's it's like somebody delusional as fuck because it's like no. It's kind of like that. That shit is annoying as hell, bruh, and people around them are feeling it, like annoyed, because they keep trying to do this sex magic to bind you, and they can't. They're upset about the shit because they keep chasing this toxic shit, but nobody is chasing it with them. They keep trying to do the sex magic to bind you. It's not working though. It's something about, it's like you're not timid. They expected you to be timid. That shit did not work. They keep chasing this toxic shit because they don't want you to resist them. And they're unstable right now because you won't open your heart. People won't open their heart to them. They won't show them any empathy, and they feel vulnerable because they can't finagle people anymore. That's literally what it comes down to, because they're trying to find anybody to open their heart, show them any type of empathy so this magic can get on you, so they can like continuously do this bullshit. But they can't find anybody dumb enough to fall for this shit anymore. And all compassion for these people have went out the fucking window after people have all found out just how far and the extent that they went to do this bullshit. Nobody wants to be a part of this shit. That's just what it is. They keep trying to get people to be vulnerable. They feel vulnerable. They keep trying to get people to open their heart to being conflicted about a situation. You get a second chance to return. But everybody is already aware of the fucking truth. Everybody already know what it is. This whole cycle has been destroyed. They're heartbroken about people focusing on themselves. That's just what it is. Self-growth, self-focus, and soul-finding. Because they keep trying to pretend that that's what they're doing, but that's not true. And everybody knows it's not true. Everybody knows what they're actually longing, aching, and craving, to desperately cling and hold on to somebody. Take it as it resonates, to hold on to the past, to keep people stuck in the past. And they're stressed out and arguing because everybody is literally looking into their past when it came to all these illusions that they were causing, as well as cloudy judgment. And they keep trying to force some type of reconciliation or a second chance to do this shit again. So that's the only reason why they want to apologize. The only reason why they want to apologize is to return with these return people to be having mixed signals about this situation. But everybody has withdrawn their energy, and you keep healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing your energy. That's just what it is. These people are obsessive about trying to keep the divine feminine in a repeated pattern and karmic lesson. But divine feminine is all gone, bro. They're obsessed with this repeated pattern and karmic lesson to try to keep the divine feminine in of deceiving people, dishonesty, and deception, and tricking people about the divine feminine. But the divine feminine has already freed themselves. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Because they keep trying to take this risk on somebody beautiful, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted, and they're afraid about this shit because it's not working, because you freed yourself and people see you for who you are, the true divine feminine, your true character. Take it as it resonates, and they're upset about this. They're afraid because everybody sees them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored with the bullshit, chasing these thrills over and over again, because you're starting over in a new direction. Everybody's starting over in a new direction, and they keep trying to delay this change by getting you distracted or trying to sidetrack you, and it's not working. And that's why they're fighting amongst each other. They keep trying to delay this change to like fight with you in some type of way, and it's not working. Because they're missing, desiring your energy to try to cause blockages for you, but you already separated and blocked them out. They were relying on mirroring divine feminine's energy and it's to play victim, but everybody's following their intuition. Everybody knows that they've been cut off. They're stubborn in their ego, this family, somebody that's pregnant and these parents that's sinking into despair, falling apart, and like upset as fuck, and they depleted their own energy because you're at peace, balance, and harmony, and they've been trying to keep that a secret to keep some type of cycle of delays and or waiting going, but you've already escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing these people away, and they have no contact with you. They're getting stonewalled and met with silence because your boundaries are up and the answer is no, and they're depressed about this shit, these non-committal sexual energies, because a whole foundation has blocked them. This family keep trying to like attach themselves to you, but everybody has woken the fuck up and they're ghosting these people left and right. That's just what it is. This shit is genuinely over, whether they like it or not, and they need to let this shit go. This, like, I cannot make it up. They're feeling vulnerable because nobody's opening their heart to trying to delay something or keep some type of cycle of the waiting going. That shit is not happening. They're sinking in despair, falling apart because this cycle has fallen apart. This shit is over. Nobody is opening their heart to delaying something, to stopping something. This shit is over. A whole foundation has woke the fuck up about this family, and they're ghosting them. They're running away from them. Take it as it resonates. And they're going through karma for the consequences of their actions. They're realizing that this whole foundation is not opening up to them. So this family could be trying to run away from their karma, the consequences of their actions, the spiritual and financial debts that they owe, but that shit is not working. It's not. They're not going to be able to run from this. It's reached this breaking point and they're overwhelmed because also something about a marriage that got unveiled, a fake marriage that got unveiled, and messages coming clean about trying to keep you trapped, stuck, and tied down. They're bitter and angry because they're trapped in their own bullshit for committing to do this shit to you in their whatever fantasy that they had, because you keep releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away, divine masculine, and you rejected them trying to attract you in. That's just what it is. That's what they keep trying to manifest and hoping for, spying on you heavily to try to find some type of information, to force some type of connection, but you've already walked away, left them out in the cold, and they keep trying to act like you abandoned them. It's like they trying to use the word abandon to trigger something in you, and that shit is not working, because you already got a clear head perspective of what happened and why you left them out in the cold. And that was unexpected, that you would really close this cycle out with the finality. And this confusion magic that they keep doing in this curse, hex, and witchcraft that's closed out for good too, because you already walked away. These third parties are doing this witchcraft every day, but you already got clarity in their the truth surrounding why they're in their true intentions of why they want to attach to you desperately. And that's why they're depressed, these non-committal sexual energies, because your boundaries are up. The answer is no. You're getting stonewalled and you've escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing these people away. They're called the fuck up. So they can't lie about divine feminine anymore. They can't be into, they're blocked from divine feminine's energy, and divine masculine has left them out in the cold and they're by themselves. And it's rightfully so, because they tried to sacrifice both divine feminine and divine masculine, set them up just like they set up other people in the past that everybody is finding out about, innocent people, just because they wanted what they had, or jealousy. 2:20 on the clock. So that shit is over. And this is a surprise. Thought they were gonna, it's something about them trying to force some type of reconciliation and try to cause some type of big change. But the surprise, the gag is that that shit ain't happening. Take it as it resonates. That's why they're surprised about the fact that you're still getting a new beginning. They thought they was going to be able to force some type of reconciliation to get some type of, to change this situation so they can get a new beginning. But that shit is not working. You're getting the new beginning and they're being put on a permanent pause. That's just what it is. And they're pissed off about this because they've been exposed about what they did in the past to get a new beginning. They're getting caught the fuck up. They've been exposed about that shit, about how they got a new beginning in the past as well. So there's no coming back from this. They're really like caught up. That's just what it is, whether they like it or not. And that ain't nobody else's fault but their own. God, Holy Spirit, guide, and prosperity. Please give me clear, concise messages for Pisces. What we got? Like, these people do too much. Cause that's just what it is. A whole it's something about them trying to bind a whole community, and that shit is not fucking working. And they don't want to release, let go, or give up trying to chase this toxic shit. Even though they're being forced to. Take it as it resonates. They don't want to let go of trying to suppress you. They keep trying to get close to you to suppress you, but you're not timid. They're unstable because of the fact that they can't get next to you. They keep trying to force some type of reconciliation, but it's not working. They're desperately trying to get close to you to suppress you, but it's not working. You're not open. Nobody is opening their heart to these illusions. That's just what it is. And they feeling vulnerable because of this. This cycle of delays and waiting is genuinely over, and they're being forced to let this shit go. They don't have a fucking choice. These people from your past, old friends, take it as their names, because everybody knows the truth about these unalivings that these people committed. But also, it's like everybody knows is this shit is dead, done, and over with when it comes to these people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, and obsessed with you. Greedy as fuck, that's lazy, obsessed, and cruel, and stupid. 222 on the clock. It's a complete end to how they were earning money as well, and they're going to be forced to compensate you. That's just what it is. You're at balance and peace and harmony, and their focus is completely on them because of this blood work and DNA testing that got them caught up because of all this chaos that they caused doing these rituals and sacrificing people. They already received some type of message about this. It's something about communication call records as well that got them caught the fuck up too, and they have eternal regret because it's been solidified of that they've been trying to set you up, their desires and them trying to set you up, as well as spying on you to cause you misfortune, seducing and trying to get somebody to seduce you to be a tyrant in your life. They got caught on video, photo, and audio trying to do this shit to you. They're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy. There's nothing that they can do about this shit. This cycle is genuinely over, whether they like it or not. These snake energies that lied, committed this identity fraud, but lied about you, who you are, who the parents of a child may be, who your parents are, as well, who their parents are, as well as unaliving people with poisoning to try to keep a cycle going. These illusions that they kept trying to keep going by lying to keep this cycle of waiting going. That shit ain't working. They're singing this Fair Falling Apart too because it's something about you not drinking. They're falling apart because somebody may be falling apart because of the fact that they may not be able to afford to drinking anymore, and they couldn't silence you. It's something about a whole community has went silent on them, but they couldn't silence you. They don't want to let go of trying to chase this toxic shit. But that shit is dead, done, and over with, and they're upset because everything has been solidified. They're trying to get close to you because everything has been exposed and solidified. They can't suppress you. They're upset about this shit because these sacrifices that they keep doing and these rituals that they keep doing to try to force you to reconcile with them and come back around them is not working. And they're unstable as fuck because you won't open your heart to this bullshit. They're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you, especially because they were committed to doing this shit to you. Now they want to run away because they're being forced to give up wearing this mask because you already freed yourself and you've leveled up. That's just what it is. And they keep trying. They have mad anxiety because they keep trying to bind you because all these old cases and cold cases is coming back up, and law officials is on that ass, and they're putting an end to the bullshit. The lawyer, the judge, and the police, they are putting an ending to this shit. Take it as it resonates. And they're having money problems for this risk that they took because of everything that's getting backed up, data backup, and digital. Take it as it resonates. They're emotional as fuck before all this emotional for them trying to manipulate people emotionally as well. They're mad about the fact that these master manipulators are caught up. They're emotional as fuck because it's been solidified that they've been fully exposed. I'm talking about accounts exposed and frozen. They found everything, even accounts in other countries and shit like that. They're getting caught the fuck up. This elder that's getting caught up for these multiple unalivings of these lost loved ones. These cases have been solved. That's just what it is. And this change is coming in, and this shit has come to a complete end. And you walked away, broke up with these people. Take it as a resonance. You separate and put an end into this bullshit. Divine intervention is at play. That's just what it is. And they're being forced to let this shit go. Something about your talent, what you were born with, your skills and abilities and talents and features, like how you look. They're upset. These third-party individuals are trying to keep it secret who you are. Your talents a secret. How you are. Everything about you a secret because they didn't want people to find out. But people found out anyways. That's why they cause all these illusions. All these lies that got told. Now they're caught the fuck up for it. And they don't like it. Take it as it resonates because they can't cause illusions surrounding a house in their home. Somebody could be vulnerable because they've already lost this house in their home that they were lying about to get. And that was a surprise to them. But it's like they're not going to be able to change this situation. They keep trying to lie to cause some type of delay, and that shit is not working. They're singing the spirit falling apart because they know that this shit is the end. You've already walked away. You're not coming back. It's something about you not drinking as well that's triggering them too. They're singing despair falling apart. So maybe if they did this ritual to cause chaos in your life or to get you back into chaotic energy, maybe they're doing spell work to make you be addicted to drugs again or drink again or just like, something like that. That shit is not working. You've already walked away. this shit is over and come to an end. And law officials are officially putting an ending to it. Like the good law officials that care about their jobs, because they don't like this shit. Cause they make, like, that's just what it is. And this shit has been firm income. Like, this shit has been firm, decisive, that this magic is not working on you. This sex magic is not working on you. But also, whatever they were trying to do and them refusing to let go and give up, it's something about data backup and digital that got them exposed as well. And they're emotional as fuck about this shit because you're in alignment and it's been solidified. Like I said, somebody got caught online, and I said this in a couple reads ago, because I said they did the same thing last year and they still keep trying to do it. These master manipulators that is emotional as fuck because these rituals is not working, and they've been exposed for trying to get you caught up again for a murder for hire, again online, causing illusions about a house that's not theirs, but they have no protection and they're not safe at all. This cycle of delays and waiting is over. That's just what it is. They've been exposed. They don't like this shit. They know it's a death to this situation. They could have been doing a lot of pet sacrifices. These key people core the problem, but you're single, independent, and alone, and you're following your intuition. That's just what it is. You're following your intuition about these clown energies that have been putting on this whole performance, acting like when it comes to their lineage, somebody was lying about where they come from, who they hail from, their actual family, committing this identity fraud. They got caught on video, photo, and audio planning some shit to be a tyrant in your life, spying on you to cause you misfortune, to seduce you, and what their actual true desires and wish was, trying to set you up. They have eternal regret because they got caught up on communication records, call up records, and instant messaging, emails as well, trying to cause chaos in your life. And this blood work already exposed them. They're caught up. There's no way out of this for them, whether they like it or not, bro. Like, they're really caught the fuck up. God, Holy Spirit, guardian, divine light, prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for give me clear and concise messages for fucking 1 second. Pisces. They wanted you to self-sabotage so bad, but they feel like they self-sabotage because your cosmic power cannot be lost or destroyed. It's yours. And you took all that shit back. And they wanted you to self-sabotage so bad because you keep speaking up, but they feel like they self-sabotage because of your ability to speak up and speak the truth and expose shit. They're upset about that. They feel shame about the fact of you speaking up. They've been trying desperate. Like, they're doing chaos magic after chaos magic to, for some, they may be doing magic to make you sleep. They may be doing magic to try to, like, stop you from doing what you need to do, and it's not working. You still keep powering through every time, and it's pissing them off. Let me get one card for Pisces, and they're pissed off about this because you keep speaking up. Radical rebirth. You're going through a radical rebirth, and they feel like this shit is a miracle that you're getting your desires, and you're being brazen about this and shining a light on everything that's going on, giving and receiving. Your energy of giving and receiving, you speaking up, is actually helping people in your happiness. You've stepped into your season, whether they like it or not, and they're angry about your harvest that's coming in and the fact that you're free. Take it as it resonates. You're free from this magic they keep sending your way, and you're feeling safe to be yourself, and you're following your intuition as your ancestors protect you walking, like, as they walk beside you and within you, protecting you. And you cut off all these karmic cords with the etheric cords. There's nothing they can do about it. And your manifestations are coming in, and you've leveled up. That's just what it is. You leveled up by bearing everything to the world naked. And they keep trying to resist. These people wearing a mask keep trying to resist this shit, but it doesn't matter. It's over. Good juju is on your side as you forgive yourself and your soul. And they're in scarcity mindset because you keep speaking up and you surrendered everything to the divine, as well as whatever you're doing and creatively wise. They wanted you to self-sabotage so bad, but they feel like they self-sabotage because of the fact that you're in celestial alignment, because they were doing everything in their power to stop you from being in celestial alignment, but you got there anyways. They're upset about this shit. And that's a them problem. That's not a you problem. God, Holy Spirit, current divine light, prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Pisces. Yeah, because you found balance within the chaos of them doing all this sex magic to try to bind you. Like, they keep doing this sex magic. I cannot make it up. They keep trying to do sex magic, throwing that shit at you, but you found balance within the chaos. So this sex magic is not affecting you. They're upset about this shit. Because it's like their sex magic can't compare to you what you do. Their sex magic cannot compare to you doing this shit on your own. 2:32 on the clock, and they're upset about that shit. Cause whatever you're creating on your own, there's nothing they can do about this. Cause you achieved balance on your own. That's just what it is. And they're upset about this because they're doing all of this sex magic to affect you, but you giving yourself self-love and doing what you need to do is more powerful than their sex magic they keep doing. That's why their magic is not affecting you. The sex magic is backfiring. Let me get one card for fucking Pisces, please. Cause the past is coming back to haunt they ass with the memory card, Mommy Wata. Your past and your memories are the key. That's just what it is. You're the key. And now they want people to show them compassion. That shit ain't happening. But you're showing compassion to yourself, and you look up and you see what it is. You silently retreated from the bullshit, and you saw things from a higher perception. And whatever you're creating, they feel like this shit is a miracle that you're getting cold. You could be getting colds in nature, but they feel like this shit is a miracle because you already went through your initiation and you did it with grace. And this family is getting karma. Cannot make this family is getting karma. As you pay attention to your highest self, you're being guided by your highest self, and you're paying attention and nurturing yourself the way you're supposed to. And this witch keep trying to conjure shit up with this magic because you're at peace. But you're being loyal to the divine and your ancestors because you know that justice is going to be served whether they like it or not. You're trusting the process. That's just what it is. 2:33 on the clock, and there's nothing they can do about it. You are the key to your future. That's just what it is. But it's something about the past coming back to the light, like as well as your memories being the key. So it's something about your past or your memories that's getting unlocked as well. But it's something about you exposing what they did in the past that's getting them caught the fuck up, and they're upset about this. It says Mami Wata. The doggone creation myth tells the story of Mami Wata and dates back over 4,000 years. A figure is floating in the ocean with a large red and black snake around her shoulders. Her tail bursts with emerald greens, and her hair encompasses everything around her. Mami Wata is the spiritual and material oracle and comes to you when you are going to gain something if you call upon her for help. She loves to help women protect the sacred waters around her at all costs. Her eyes hold a stern gaze that shines intensely. The water in this card is a major factor, as Mami Wata will use the water to prove a point or teach a lesson if her messages are not being received. Many people seek the help of Mami Wata by dancing themselves into a trance. This card could be a sign of fertility. It says, yes, you can stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn like the sun, and you rise again and again. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Your life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Still I rise. And that's what you keep doing. No matter what, you keep moving forward. And there's nothing that's holding you back or holding you down. And they're upset about this because they've been desperately trying to keep you stuck and stagnant this entire time, and it's not working. You're already gone, and they're pissed off about this shit. They're pissed off because you're still moving forward, and they're panicking about the past coming out because you're not timid. They keep trying to chase this toxic shit, and they keep trying to like suppress you by trying to get close to you, but everything has been solidified because you're not timid about what you're doing and you're moving forward. And they're upset because people are not working with them. Nobody wants to do this shit. This sex magic they keep trying to do is not affecting you as well. They're pissed off about this because no matter what they did, it's like they're not getting you're good. But it's also something about they can't bind a whole community, and this community has already went silent on them because they've already made a decision. So if they were trying to get back in the graces of this community, they already made a decision and they've already went silent on them and let them go because they know these people is just not going to let go. But it's also something about them trying to suppress a whole community and trying to bind them. That shit is not working. Everything has been exposed. They could have lost the house and their home, but all of these illusions have been exposed. But these families, they're not safe in their own house. These snake energies that lied about everything, they're really caught up. But it's like their focus is so much on you, even though they're really getting caught the fuck up. They don't realize that they have no protection and that they're not safe. I'm gonna be real with you. But yeah, they lost this house and their home. Take it as a resonance because all these illusions is over. Everybody woke the fuck up. I'm not gonna dive too deep into that because I'm not about to give them anything. But just know that people gonna get they get back. That's just what it is. Because they really fucked over a lot of people. And they know the people that they employed. They knew these people was dangerous to begin with. But they thought that, oh, I'm just gonna boo the fool these niggas. Like, but that shit is not working out in their favor because now that people are awake, this magic and this binding is off of people, they're scared shitless because of the fact of they're trying to put on a brave face as if they good, but they know, like, everybody knows they're not good. That's why they're fighting behind the scenes. And they don't, and everybody knows that they're falling apart. This whole family and this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy, because they know they're going through karma. But it's also the fact that people have woken the fuck up. There's no hiding from the shit that they've done. Like, there's no going back and there's no hiding. They're really caught up and they're losing their shit about this because they never expected to get got. Like, but they put themselves in this predicament and it's not anybody's fault but their own, and they're upset about that because no matter what they do, there's no coming back from this shit. And that's just what it is. But they put themselves in this predicament. It ain't nobody else's fault but their own. Whether they like it or not, it doesn't matter, baby. It does not matter. But they're losing their shit about this because they never expected for this to get caught up for this shit. But it's like these sacrifices they've been doing, oh, they getting caught the fuck up. That's just what it is. Yeah, that's just what it is. This cycle is really over. It's falling apart. They're sinking in despair about this shit because it's like they're desperately trying to keep people in a cycle of delay and waiting, but nobody is feeling vulnerable. Nobody's opening their heart to this bullshit at all. Nobody feels sorry for them. And if they thought they were going to be able to use tears to do this shit, that shit ain't working. If they thought they was going to be like, but my kids, though, they going to be like, but you wasn't thinking about your kids when you committed this crime. And this is something that we had, and it's like they got evidence spanning years and years and years and years of bullshit, of continuous bullshit, when they could have been stopped this shit, but they kept going even more, even harder. And it's like you can't explain that away, and you can't say, oh, I was doing it for my kids. No, you wasn't. You did it because you wanted to. And that's basically what people have woken up to. And there's no way out of this. They're caught the fuck up. All right. Well, that's all I got for Pisces. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Final thoughts. They know this shit is genuinely over. They know there's no coming out of this. They know they're caught up. That's just what it is, and that's what it all boils down to. No matter how they feel, no matter how much they try to stop something from saying or trying to say, oh, it's not this. Everybody knows what it is. They got truth, proof, and evidence, and there's nothing that they can do to stop it. They're just caught up, and it's something that they just need to accept. But it's like they're crying about the fact that because they don't want to accept it, but it doesn't matter what you want to accept. You've already done what you did, so you gotta suck it up, buttercup. This family caught the fuck up, and it's time for your karma, and that's just what it is. But for some people, like this family that orchestrated this shit, I don't know why I keep feeling like it's gonna be multiple life sentences for people, because it's like a lot of unalivings that's getting caught up. Not just to mention the fraud and the bullshit, because I feel like they're gonna get caught up for that first, and then it's like these unalivings that they're getting caught up for premeditated, because all of it was premeditated for insurance money and insurance fraud and shit like that. They're really getting caught up because this isn't the first time they've done this, and they have really looked into these people's past, and then they're finding out about more and more and more and more and more unalivings, and that's what they're getting caught up for. And it's like too much evidence, and it's too much of a pattern for them to like just overlook this bullshit. It's too much. That's just what it is. Alright, well, don't forget to cleanse your energy, take your spiritual bath, do protection spells, protection rituals, read your scripture, stay prayed up, whatever you subscribe to. Just make sure you got self-love. And if you feel like nobody is on your side and you feel like nobody loves you, know that I love you, and I will see y'all in the next one, okay? Peace, guys. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.